right, you all, welcome back to Cadillac Driven. Today we're going to tell you about our experience with the Cadillac CT6, and we're going to let you know in the door that if you're looking for a luxury sedan compared to like the S-Class, the E-Class, the Audi A8, A7, Mercedes-Benz X7, this is going to be a nice budget buy for you if you want to save thousands, all right? Now I'm going to tell you about my experience with this car from day to day. I'm going to tell you how to hold up. I'm going to let you look on the outside and also on the interior of the car so you can see how the car wore over time. Now, again, I've had the car for 3 years and it still looks good. Now, I optioned out for the black because I didn't have any other choice, right? It was a demo. I leased the car. I had to have it. I was thinking about buying it. We're still going through, going back and forth, deciding whether we're going to keep this car or not. But for right now, let's take a look at it. First off, what I love about this car is the sleek design. Take a look at it. First off, the spoked out rims goes with the design of this car beautifully. It's a luxury car. The wheelbase is 111 inches long. The car is 211 inches long. This is one of the longest cars I've driven. Now, my Hyundai Genesis 2015 was, I believe, 196 inches long. This one is longer, but it's a lot lighter and it handles truly like a mid-sized car. So again, if you're looking for a luxury car that handles well, this one hits corners with a lot less body roll as well. So I like the sleek design. I love the low stance of this car. I would have went with a different color. I thought this car would have looked better in white, but again, this was the only option that I had with the money that I could afford, right? So far as the car is concerned. Now, these are alloy rims with nickel pockets, and they're wrapped around 19-inch tires. Now, these are Eagle Touring tires, right? And I'm gonna tell you, this car rides really smooth. I do like the Cadillac emblem on here. I'm glad they made it silver and not color. Cadillac was smart with that. A lot of people think that they should have made it color. I thought Cadillac did a good job with the choice that they went with. But what I like about what Cadillac has done is Cadillac made a sleek design, but they blended sports with luxury. Now, I find that Cadillac has did the best job with this. Maybe I'm missing some cars, but Cadillac got down with blending the two, and they blended it beautifully. Look at the mirrors. The mirrors are sleek, right? Very nice, very sporty design. And people complain about the mirrors, but the mirrors, you can see everything you need to see in this car. Now, what I like about the car also is that when you approach it, which is one of the features that you will not see on Cadillac, on any of Cadillac's cars, maybe you may find it on the new Escalade, but on the XT4, the XT5, the XT6, what I'm hearing is they do not have approach lighting anymore on their cars, but you can get the LED lighting. Now, when you walk up to the car, the LED lights come on the doors, the mirrors, the front lights come on, the back lights come on, and this car looks absolutely beautiful when it's lit up at night. It makes you feel real good about the purchase you have made, right? So let's take a look at the front. Also, it has a sunroof, right? Definitely, I had to get a sunroof. And what Cadillac did with this, if you take a look at the sunroof, I'm going to show you in the B-roll that Cadillac really kind of designed this for China, right? Because China likes to be driven around in longer wheelbase cars. So Cadillac made the back sunroof a little bit bigger than the front. I wish the front was bigger, but I understand their marketing standpoint so far as selling of these cars. So let's take a look at the front end. Now here's where I fell in love. Now once I seen this front end, I lost it. I was like, I gotta have this car. I love the front fascia. Now one of the things I love about this car, again, Cadillac blended sports with luxury, which is the best that I've seen yet. Right here, right? This looks like a spoiler. I don't know if this video is going to do it any justice, but it comes out, it gives it a nice sleek design with its low stance, and it really brings out the character of the car. You got that nice big logo on here. I wish that it had a black mesh grille. If I keep the car, then I'm going to go ahead and buy one. But what I like most about the car is the waterfall lighting, which I thought Cadillac did a really good job with this. This is aging beautifully, right? Gives it a nice design so far as the front fascia is concerned. I like those lines that's in the lights. And then you got your LED piping that comes down. Not only does it let you know that this is Cadillac, but it has a menacing look when you see this in your rearview mirror. Again, Cadillac snapped. Let's go ahead, let's do a full walk around of this car. Yes, I am in love, right? So when I leave my car every day, once I get to work, I do a double take. I don't know why, but I continue to do a double take on this car. I cannot help it. This car is beautiful, it's nice, it's sleek, it's comfortable on the inside. And we're gonna take a look at the interior in a second. Now, the gas mileage I thought was pretty good. I thought that Cadillac really did a good job with the engine. The power that this has is 335 horsepower. The MPG is 18 city, 27 highway. And when we went to Disney World, I thought it did phenomenal so far as the gas is concerned. Now, once you get up to a certain speed, it does drop down to 4 cylinders, which helps you to save on gas with this car. Now, if I didn't say so, this is the 2018 model CT6. They started this in 2016. They changed a little bit so far as what they offer with the car, so far as features are concerned. But overall, Cadillac snapped on this. And what do you guys think? I'm in love with it, right? I think it's a reliable car. I think the pricing is right on this car, even used. Now, for those of you all who are looking for the Cadillac 2018, 16, 17, you are going to be able to find this car at least, I'm going to say around 33,000. 33,000 is going to be a nice price, especially depending on the mileage of the car and the features that's coming with that car. You will be able to find it if you look good enough as low as 30,000, right? And that's going to depend again on the miles, but this one is worth it. It's aging beautifully. Again, remember, this is a 2018. It still looks like it can hang in its time with being in 2021. What do you guys think? Hit me in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of the Cadillac CT6 overall, and if you're thinking about getting one. Let's go in and take a look at the interior. All right, you all, now we're in the interior and I'm in love with the Cadillac CT6, even on the inside. Now, let's take a look at the door. Let's start off there. Now, one of the things that I like that Cadillac did was they added the seating control on the doors, which they should have done on all their cars. Again, remember, I told you that Cadillac, when they made their Cadillac CT6, they kind of broke the mold with some things because you will not find them on their other products. Now, you may find it again on the Escalade, but you are not going to find it on the XT6, the XT5, and the XT4. But I thought this was very convenient. That way you don't have to be reaching down on the side to try to find your seating, right? Because it's available here. One of the things that I wish that Cadillac had did, quite like Mercedes-Benz did, is put lighting around here. Because when you're on a dark road, you have to search for where it's at, and sometimes you can't find it, right? But that's not a deal breaker at all for buying this car. It's just that Cadillac has cut a lot of corners so far as creating their product, so far as the XT4, XT5, XT6, and the Cadillac CT6. Now, this is the gauge, right? And we're going to take a look at that in a second, but let's go around. Now, what I like about the Cadillac CT6, right, you have memory seating right here on the passenger side. And of course, you have memory seating here on the driver's side, which I thought was nice, right? You got your controls for your windows, your mirrors. I don't have the heads-up display. Some cars do, depending on what model you got, what features you got. And of course, this is your lighting, your electronic parking. And this is the instrument cluster. We gotta cut this on, right? This is what I love about this car. Even getting on the inside, this just kind of seals the deal. Now, what I didn't show you is that you'll start to see Cadillac over here, and then it transfers the Cadillac on the infotainment center, right? But this is what's really nice about this car. Now, yes, they did get this from the Camaro. I thought this was exclusive for Cadillac, but it's not. The gauges you see at the top is shared with other cars, but for it to be on the Cadillac CT6, remember, I told you Cadillac did a really good job with blending luxury with sports. With this design, it looks awesome. Now, they do have the platinum version that gives you a full digital display. I don't have that, but let me tell you that this second best is beautiful. So I like the gauge. I like the way it looks, even getting in the car. When it's lit up at night, it looks just that much better. And let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the infotainment center. Now, this is the way the infotainment center look. Of course, you got your audio, your music. You can set up your phone. Of course, this is going to be for your Apple CarPlay, also your Android Auto. You got your nav. You can go into your settings. You got quite a few things in there you need to set. Climate control is here, but you also have climate control down here that you can control as well. I get text messages. I can respond to the text messages on this car. Also, if I want, I can go ahead and take a look at my 360 view. Now, here's why I fell in love. This is the first car that I had that had 360 view, and this is going to save you from getting rim rash, right? From running into the curbs. I'm telling you, I don't have no scratches on my rims at all. This is beautiful. Now, not only can you see the front, you can also see the back as well, which I thought looked really nice. And what people don't like about this car, right? Let me go back to the home. People do not like the fact that this is the volume. The volume slider is here. Let me tell you that the volume slider works. Don't let nobody tell you different. Don't let that be a deal breaker for you buying this car. This works almost perfectly, right? I love it. In the Cadillac XT5, my wife has that one, and you got the knob down at the bottom here. Here you have your trackpad, so if you move it, you can go to different places on the screen, and if you want to open it up, you can open it up. Just press down on it and it opens it up, which I thought was pretty cool, right? So I like this because it gives it a cleaner look besides having the knob there. So I don't use it, right? Because everything I use is on the screen. So working with that knob on the XT5 is definitely a learning curve. Now, again, here's another thing that's going extinct on the Cadillac cars, except for, again, maybe the Escalade. You see this auto hold? That's going away. This is very useful for when you're going home on a tired day and you fall asleep at the light. Many of us do. Sometimes we doze off. You apply this once you hit the brakes and you hold it. You apply this, and then once you take your foot off, it will not move until you hit the gas, right? Which I thought was nice. Of course, this is for your tires, for if you're sliding. These are your different modes, and these are the modes that you have. See if we can get it going. You got touring, you got sports, and you got snow and ice, right? Now, for those of you all who don't live in the Midwest, or if you do live in the Midwest, this is definitely useful. Now, I don't know what Cadillac problem is, but Cadillac went ahead and took away the snow and ice off of the XT6, and they put in off-roading, right? Off-roading in a luxury car? I couldn't understand it, right? But I love it. Now, once the car is once it's dark, the car definitely looks really nice. You got LED lighting throughout the car. You can't customize the color theme of the car at all. You get that one color and that's it, but it does look nice. It does add some nice ambiance to the cabin once you're in here. Now, I wasn't a fan of the vents being there. I'm used to them being up top somewhere, but Cadillac put the vents right here. Another thing that I like about this, which about this car, which is going away on most cars because they put in the electronic shifter, is this handle. I grab onto this all day long. Again, nice for that sports look. I thought it was an awesome deal that they put this in, but they definitely took it away on the XC5 and the XC6, and of course the XC4, which I wish they had it kept. Now, this is the mirror that I've never used, right? So if I flip it up, now I can use the camera. So if I got balloons in my way, then I can flip this and I can still see everything that's behind me. I get a wider view, but I never use this. Now, in my wife's XC5, she has it as well. I mean, that comes in handy. when you got things piled up in the car. If you're coming from Menards and there's clutter in the windows, you'll still be able to use that. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the back seat. Now, as you can see, my seat is all the way back. Let me let you see how I sit. This is how I sit in my Cadillac CT6. I'm stretched out. I like to be comfortable. But even though I got it all the way back, let me show you where my legs are. Here's my legs. Now, I'm scooted back, right? I still got nice room here for my legs. I'm 5'6". This is awesome. Now, if you're sitting behind my wife, you're going to have more space, tons of space, actually, right? And it's nice for a nice road trip. Now, in the back, right, here's what you got. You got your windows, you got your rear shades, right, that you can let up, cut some of that sun out. And I can also close the sunroof in the back. So if they don't like that, they can close it. I leave it open when I'm in the car, but my daughter's always closing the shades. And this one also has heated seats. Okay, so you got heated seats that you can control. Now, what I like about Cadillac and what they did with the heated seats, not only do they give you back and the bun, they also let you just do the back, which I thought was pretty nice. So if you got back issues, you can cut that on. That happens in the front as well as in the back. They took that away in the Cadillac XT5 and the XT6, just in case you're going to be getting those cars. They don't have it, and I find it to be useful because it warms up the whole body. Now, these are the vents in the back. I don't have it where you can control the heat. If you go up and get the platinum will give you that. You have felt lining here. This never got used at all. Now, once the car is running, the ambient lighting also shines on in the back of the car as well. And my wife's XT5, it does not light up in the back. I don't understand that. Again, Cadillac cutting corners. I don't know why they're doing that if they're talking about competing with Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi, and other car manufacturers. You got even Hyundai with the Palisade and also the the uh, the Telluride that offers more value for the money. Now, this car costs $66,000. Yes. Now, we're going to do another video. We're going to let you know if you want to know how much I not only paid for the car, for what my car note is. Hit me in the comment section down below. Let me know. But I enjoyed doing this walk around tour of the Cadillac CT6. Again, Cadillac's greatest creation so far as a sedan is concerned. I thought they snapped. All right, you all, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more content, we got more content coming. This is a new channel, and that's going to be it. All right, you all, you take care, enjoy life, have some fun, and I'll see you all at the next one. Take care.